Good morning, and welcome to our inquiry practice around mission. Mission. That's our big theme for the month of October. And so this morning, I'm just going to share with you guys a little bit about what you can be doing this month to start to investigate what your mission is. I obviously will continue to talk about it through the month, and I'll talk about it on Wednesday. But having a sense of what one's purpose is really important. In the meditation that we just did, we talked about our, achieving our mission or our purpose just for that 20-minute meditation and how much that's worth celebrating. When we have a sense of what our purpose is, it really helps us to feel resolute. It helps us to have that clarity and confidence that we all crave. We all know what it feels like to be in great doubt. And that experience of being in doubt, though it's absolutely healthy and necessary at moments, it can be a truly challenging state. And the meditative state is that state where we feel at ease, where we feel belonging, where we feel wholeness, and where that doubt doesn't divide us off and dissipate our energy, right? And so this is a really important contemplation. And we've been working our way through something I call the coordinates for a while now, for the past several months. And this is the second to last one, but the last one is really about looking at sort of next steps in our lives. And so in some ways, mission is the last coordinate. And I put it at the end because I feel like all that other exploration, I mean, it all interconnects in all directions, really, but all that other exploration helps prepare us to figure out, now, how do I fit in? And so one thing you might want to do to start off your contemplation of mission is actually to go back and see, look at the work that you did with the other coordinates. And those of you who are subscribers can just go to the coordinates course and you can click into any one of them and see the prompts and the teachings that go with them. Last month we talked about our vision. It might be nice to spend the beginning of October going back over that and looking at your vision. Your mission is ultimately going to be, what's my role to play in creating this world that I'm envisioning? But I'm going to go ahead and just share my screen now and take you directly to that. So here we are we're in the coordinates course, and just let me know if you need help finding any of this stuff. If you just click on mission, you'll see this, which is kind of where we're going to end up, where this mission is going to take us, where we're going to end up at the end of this journey. And it's going to be that you're going to be able to answer these questions. What's your highest purpose? Your personal mission statement. You'll see here I refer to some of the previous coordinates, your truths, your values, your sources, right? So this is what, by the end of October, I would love to hear from a handful of you about this, but I would love for you to have a little bit of a sense of this. These are what I'll often call kind of the final coordinates. And again, they're just right here in just sort of the intro to mission. And if you dip down into mission inquiry, I give you a handful of prompts to get you started. Okay. So don't feel like you need to, by the end of, today, have a sense of what your mission is. It's nice to begin with just investigating our own stories, associations, and beliefs of what our topic of the month is. And so I encourage you this first week to investigate this for yourself. If you've done the coordinates already, definitely pull up your old mission statement, and see if that still resonates with you. But whether or not you've done that, here are some prompts that can definitely help you get a sense for what beliefs you might already be carrying consciously or unconsciously about your mission and about missions in general and how they work. So here are just a few optional prompts to get you started. I always recommend, especially those of you who are kind of trying to get a creative practice going or a journaling practice going, really helpful to set some boundaries for yourself. So either set a timer or set a quota, meaning, okay, I'm going to fill 2 whole pages before I finish this, and then really stick to that. And then, yeah, here are a handful of ways to kind of just get the juices flowing as you contemplate this for yourself. Reflect on your earliest lessons about what it means to have a mission or a purpose. Always great. I learned so much anytime I turn to my childhood experience. Tell the story of someone who you admire who served their mission. And again, without being totally conscious of it, we're attracted to people who tend to have missions, right? And tend to be able to be serving their purpose. And follow that attraction, follow that natural attraction, and investigate it. You also may be attracted to certain organizations which make the world a better place. They have actual mission statements, whereas maybe your hero didn't write that down, but you could actually look up mission statements for organizations. And in the end, you're going to kind of have your own, which you could carry around and go, yeah, oh yeah, that's what I'm here for. Tell a story of being on a mission in your own life. One prompt is to free associate with the word mission or purpose, and that can be really interesting. Last month we learned some of us had a real aversion to, for instance, the word manifest, right? We associated it with yeah, well, certain things, and so it's really interesting to investigate, and that will actually help you, especially if you feel blockages around any of these prompts. Around any of these exercises, free associating on the words and discovering, oh gosh, well, that's right. I don't like that because I associate it with this. It's interesting. And you may end up with some cool poem or something at the end. And then finally, the last one is to write down your core beliefs about missions and really question them. Ask why. And over the next couple of weeks, we'll be asking why a lot. We always do around here. That's really the heart of the inquiry practice. It's just asking why. But that prompt is just to get you started if you feel called into that aspect of things, to that questioning. You can just keep asking why and why until you kind of hit the bottom. And for me, at least, every time I hit a bottom, there's a real lesson there for me. Alrighty. So that's the introduction to our mission inquiry. I'll be adding some more things into that very same space in the coordinates course, and we'll be diving deeper into this subject and more on Wednesday. Have a wonderful week.